Jersey.
I was curious how you became George Carlin's assistant.
Oh, well, that's fate. Fate brought him, me and George together. I had nothing to do with it. It just happened because of a series of things that happened to me before I ever got there, and unbeknownst to me, it just happened. It's from the universe. There were no agents. There was nobody in between. Only the universe.
But how did you meet him?
I knew someone. All right, what I was talking to you last week about how GOFOR came to be. All right, I knew someone. I met someone when I was out on the road who happened to be George's manager at one time. And then when his career became rescinded again and started to bounce back, he became. Let me back up. George had a falling out. And then all of a sudden the career took off. And the money flowed. And he needed, so this person came back into his life. Now I knew this person, but I didn't know any of this. I had no knowledge of any, absolutely zero knowledge of any of this. So I was on the other side of the country. Band breaks up. I get stranded in Florida. I put some money together. I come out here, get a job.
You wanted to work in the industry?
No, I came out here. I want to be on the beach. Did. I mean, yeah, goof around, play the bongos in the band or something like that. You know, but
Smoke a little doober.
Yeah, I wasn't chasing the I wasn't chasing the entertainment all life. So then one day I was delivering newspaper. I had a newspaper brought up in Beverly Hills, LA Times, so I supported myself. And I would do a few things around town, some production work. Production work's always been good for me. I like it because, you're not. The stress is not so bad.
No?
Oh no. PAs, do shit like that. You just somebody says, "All right, go get this, go get that."
PAs are always getting screamed at.
Huh?
PAs are always getting screamed at. No?
Oh, the screaming don't bother me. Don't scream.
You do the screaming.
Huh? I quit doing screaming. So anyway, picked up a few things around, just fucking nothing. And then the people who were managing George called me and they needed someone to
Did they use that specific word?
Well, that is the word. That is the word.
That is the word.
When you are working in that kind of situation, that's what you are. You're the GOFOR.
What was the first GOFOR gig?
Well, you don't have GOFOR gigs. You just go.
Yeah.
Go for. See, you go someplace for this reason.
Now, was it drug related or was it all legit?
No. This is all legit shit.
Yeah.
That's all. That's another.
He never asked you to do anything questionable?
That's private.
Fair enough.
That's private. That's between George and myself. That would be my story. But I would be the only one who could tell that story.
In your Vanity Fair piece.
Maybe. We're still figuring it out what we're going to do with it yet. But I don't want to answer that.
Fair enough.
Only because of my respect for Kelly and George and Brendan.
So what'd you do? A lot of running around, driving.
I did a lot of things. I took care of the family. I took care of the airplanes. Airplanes. We had two of them. We had a jet. We had a twin-engine Cessna. So my job was.
Where was his favorite place to play?
Small things. He didn't care. Didn't bother him. Well, he played Carnegie. He played, downtown at the what do they call it? not the music hall, but Dorothy Chandler Pavilion, played in Carnegie Hall. You know.
How about television shows? What's your favorite show to perform on?
Oh, he loved
Late
Carson.
nights.
Oh, he loved Carson. He was on Carson. And then he hosted it for 35 times. But Carson was he liked doing the Tonight Show.
So him and Carson were buddy.
Well, comedians always are. They don't have buddies because it's a separate
Yeah.
type of. It's an individual act. You know, it's not like musicians where you got a band. Stand-ups are. It's them in the audience, man. You know, it's like it's George, a glass of water, and a microphone, and the stage. You know, you use the whole stage when you perform. Someone asked me a while ago about did George use the whole stage? I said sure, because you got audience to your left, you got audience to your right. You don't want to be looking down the middle because the people on the side are going to say, well, he don't like us. You know, and that comes from television. Television tells you to stand on your mark because it has to be blocked. TV has to be blocked. So that when you like when we were doing the TV show, when they do a half-hour comedy, they block it and then they change it around so that
Sweet potato fries go for healthy.
all right.
Healthy fries. What did Nicholson tell Carson?
God only knows.
What was his health tip?
No, Nicholson told Larry Hagman to stop drinking and smoke pot. Because he ended up Larry Hagman ended up getting a liver transplant.
Wow.
That was all.
Pot.
So
Pot is all good.
Told him to smoke a joint.
Yeah.
Who was your favorite all-time late night host?
He's a Carson guy. He's a yeah.
And I'll tell you why I like Carson. Everybody went to Carson. You know, when Bob Hope was doing his show at NBC, he would just walk in. All kinds of people would come and just hang out on the set. They weren't guests. They just would show up.
It was the place to be.
It was the place to be. He did it the best. Carson did it the best. No one's been better at it. Nobody better at that.
What's the key?
What was he so good at? What was so good about it?
He just knew how to talk. Everyone liked coming on his show. They liked being there. You know, he would bring the best people. He was comedy driven. He had all his.
That was the big show. That was the big thing.
That was the big. That is that. Yeah. You don't get any better than that. I mean, everybody. See, if I repeat myself, but everyone went there, man. Everybody went there.
What's the key to good comedy?
Funny.
What was Carson like off camera?
I don't know. I didn't know that. I didn't know him all. I think it was private. Just like most at that level, they're pretty private. You know,
It's a business to them.
It's business, yeah. It's business, and you're in the public eye. It's like George didn't talk to any of us in the public eye. We were, you know, the family was totally left. We were never only because it allowed us to have our lives, rather than because the career was the thing for George. That was George's thing, you know. But we were part of it. But we weren't part of the show. So we were always kept private.
You were the business side. He was the show.
He was the show. There's no business without the show.
And how is it? How would you say it's changed in terms of what George would have to do today, or what the obstacles would be today to get the kind of recognition that he ended up getting?
You have to be good. You have to be at that level. John, you have all these disciples of George. You know, Bill Maher, Jon Stewart. The list is. They all learned from George. Seinfeld said George took it to another level. literally took it to another level. And if you watch some of that stuff, it really is. I mean, no one did it better before or after. Richard Pryor, but Richard, he had his career was short because he ended up those things happened to him, so he didn't get that longevity. Like George got 40 years, over 40 years.
What's the secret to that kind of longevity?
Fresh material, staying good,
Being good.
having the gopher do your dirty work so you can focus on the comedy.
No.
Because that's all he did, right? He didn't handle Faust. It was all
Well, you can't.
work.
No,
Right?
you can't. As a performer, as an artist, you can't deal with the business end of it.
Yeah.
Because there's no time. You only have so much time in it. And the performer has to, especially when you're an artist and you're a one-man band or a one-man show, he didn't have a staff of writers. He wrote all that shit. So you know how much time that takes?
You gotta have the team.
There wasn't a writing team.
Yeah. Well, you gotta have a team like the gopher doing your dirt. You're doing your other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You always see. There was always pride. There was always personal assistance. I was private. What I did for the family was family stuff.
Yeah.
So it wasn't.
You were part of the family. You were Robert De Niro in The Godfather.
No,
Duvall.
my nickname with everybody now is called the babysitter. That's the nickname because that's a lot of what I did was take care of him. Take care of Brenda, Kelly, George's mom, even George at times. Things were getting pretty fucked up.
Who runs the business? The studios, the artists?
The writers.
Really? How so?
With no story, there's no show. An actor will speak the lines of what someone else has written, but it all boils down to the story. Not a good story. You watch things like Apocalypse Now. Great story. See? Great story.
Uh-huh.
And I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Good line.
That's a great line. In the Culver News, there's a thing about all the famous lines of different movies.
Does the audience have much power?
Yeah, the audience.
Or will they go see anything, whatever's out?
No, they won't do that. They will not do that. It goes to show you, like, if you make a movie and the opening weekend, if you make a good box office, that's it. You get one weekend. TV, they don't do any pilots anymore. Hardly any pilots are being made anymore on television. Because it costs too much.
What would be your advice to like a new writer that just came out here?
Advice, I can only give information. You just hang out or get involved or meet people.
So the networking and the stuff, meeting people, is just as important as working on your.
Well, yeah, at your level it would be, yeah, but for me it was different. I wasn't part of that.
Yeah.
Like I said, my involvement with George.
But you got to get good. You got to stay good at what you do.
You get better.
Yeah.
The more you do what you do, you get better. It's like a quarterback. Brady was always good, but now he's. I watched the Barbra Streisand special the other night on PBS, and Barbara was talking about being a performer. It's like she sang a song, and the song was good is not good enough. And every performer has that feeling just before a show, am I going to be good enough for this audience? Even at that level. Even that, and successful as every performer, am I going to be good enough? I know I'm good, but I got to be good. Because there's a lot of good, but to reach that level, you really got to.
You can never be satisfied. You can always get better.
Well, you have to. Your audience expects it. I mean, you see Barbara and you see all the people in the audience, they love her. same thing with George. They loved him. People would wait for the HBO specials, the new ones each year. They would make sure that they, got a new special. I've heard that story. Oh, we got to watch, and they would all gather to watch it because they knew they were going to get a good show. And it's always about good stuff. You can't be half-assed with your shit. People don't. I mean, would you want to go to a shitty show